These are a must for your next party. Shortcrust cheese bites. Let's do it. The first thing we're going to need for these really quick and simple snacks is some shortcrust pastry. Roll out your shortcrust pastry, and then we're going to need some cheddar cheese. Grate a nice handful of your cheddar onto one half of your pastry. Move that around so it covers one whole side of the pastry. And next we're going to need some Parmesan cheese. Grate over a nice generous handful of your Parmesan cheese right on top of the cheddar. And then fold over your shortcrust pastry and then roll that out with a rolling pin until it's the same thickness as you started with and roughly the same size. And then repeat. Grate another layer of your cheddar cheese and then grate another layer of your Parmesan cheese. Fold over the pastry once again and then roll that out nice and thin. We want the finished pastry to be nice and thin so it gets nice and crispy. So roll that out. We want to give the pastry a nice light sprinkle with some sea salt. Pop on your oven and preheat to 180 degrees. And at this point we just want to make a quick egg wash. So take a whole egg, crack that into a bowl and then give it a really good whisking with a fork. And then cover the top of your pastry with the egg wash. Pop your pastry into the oven and we want to bake it off for about 20 minutes or so until it starts to get nice and brown. After about 20 minutes roughly, pop out your pastry and we want to finish with a really nice generous grating of the Parmesan cheese. This will bake onto the top of the pastry, giving it a really nice baked cheesy crust. After another 5 minutes or so, get your pastry out of the oven. You can eat it hot, but I like to serve it cold, so let it cool down and then chop it into little bite-sized squares, and there you have an absolute must for your next party. Enjoy.